Alright, we're going to cross-examine, but you know what? For the cross-examination, let's mix it up a little bit here. Hold on, and we'll do a bigger view. Why not? Okay. Alright, press him.
Hold it!
In other words, you're not sure exactly what happened tonight, is that right?
Defender, I fought with burning vigor this night and do not belittle my efforts.
Right.
The knight does not just run away at the mere sight of fire, huh?
No one even said anything about running away.
If I may be perfectly straight with you, the pillar of fire illuminated the area as it rose high into the air. There by the fire was the witch, and excluding the two unfortunate knaves, I counted 3 others at the scene.
Hang on!
Excuse me, Miss Kira? Eek! What do you want? You look like you had something to say about the testimony now. Well, it was about the number of people at the crime scene. Have you ever played the Daisy Pedal game? Daisy Pedal game? 1 witness, 2 witnesses, 3 witnesses, 4 witnesses, 5 witnesses, 6 witnesses.
What an adorable game. It seems like something out of a fairy tale.
Seriously, Your Honor?
Anyway, you may continue your testimony, witness.
That flame, I never saw anything like it. It quite literally left me speechless and I couldn't even so much as scream.
Hold it!
It must have been pretty terrifying, huh? Yes. It's the kind of thing you only read about in books. The moment that pillar of fire erupted, I could feel my throat tightening up. It was so difficult to breathe, I couldn't even manage so much as to scream.
Quite. After all, the flames engulfed the scene in the blink of an eye.
Yes, I'm sorry. That's why I can't really remember.
So you can't remember the number of people at the crime scene? Naturally, that is understandable, witness.
That's also why I was a little late getting to the scene compared to the others. I heard the tiniest cry. When I turned around, the blooders were roasting, so I rushed right over.
Hold it!
The tiniest cry? Might have been someone saying the incantation for that spell. Me memory's kinda hazy on that one. Scared me good though, never jumped up to me feet so fast in all my life. Nearly had a heart attack, I tell ya. Jumped up? That's right, it was still raining cats and dogs, so being a resourceful chap I am, I decided to doze under a tree for a bit. What the? Oh!
Hang on!
Is everything all right, Mr. Wordsmith?
Huh?
What is it that you want this time, young one? I just wanted to know if you had any thoughts of the testimony just now. Ah yes, thoughts on the slumbering under the trees, you mean? Slumbering? I often find myself weaving the most intricate of dreams under that very tree. Of course, I could not nap tonight, not with that uncouth man usurping my special dreaming spot, could I? Are you using this cross-examination to argue over a napping spot?
Well, let's hope such arguments do not lead to any criminal acts in the future. Witness, please continue your testimony.
Oh, Lord, it's taking forever.
I heard the incantation, then the flame suddenly erupted. I'm certain of it. I only saw 3 people there with us.
Hold it!
Are you absolutely certain?
Well, I believe so, but then when you think about it, can anyone really be absolutely certain of anything?
Oh, it worries me that you're saying that in the middle of a cross-examination.
I believe the witness means that there is
No way she can be certain whether there were 4 witnesses or 5 at the crime scene.
Anyhow, there was a matter of great importance that Snowy and I had to tend to.
Ah, you must mean...
That's right, the milk. If any soot had gotten into that milk, it would have been a tragedy to end all tragedies.
Whoa!
Hang on!
Can I stop you there, mister?
Mister!
Wow! Whoa! Turn down the volume, Bluey! That's my line. Does anything come to mind regarding Miss Mary's testimony? Nope, not really. Nothing important anyways. Just that I think this old lady is full of it. Huh? I'm talking about the milk, man. The milk.
You're another second to try the stuff. It ain't nothing to write home about, let me tell you. What are you saying, you dolt? Why on earth would you drink anything as delicious as the milk from my farm? A ruffian like you is better served by whatever unthinkable liquid is in that never-ending mug of yours. Are you guys using this cross-examination to argue over milk? Let's hope those arguments do not lead to any criminal acts in the future. Oh my god, here we go.
Alright. As I said, there were only 3 others present, like that man here who was stumbling around like a newborn calf.
Hold it!
So including yourself, there were a total of 4 witnesses at the crime scene, correct?
That is how it came to pass.
By the way, what do you mean by stumbling around like a newborn calf?
Ah, yes, there was a man... That was a man as inebriated as he was loud. Quite the humorous sight it was, I dare say.
He must clean up. He must mean the weight is permanently glued to his cup of whatever it is he's drinking.
When I saw the flames right up into the sky, I wondered to myself, my word, whatever could that be? However, I could not simply walk over to check. My knees were a bit weak from shock, you see. That's when the wobbly-legged gentleman came running over.
Hang on!
Is something the matter, mister? Mister! Ah! Well, turn down the volume, Bluey. That's my line. So, Blue Knight, next time, please think before trying to press this witness. Looks like this guy even managed to scare Barnum half to death. Now then, sir, about Mr. Wordsworth's testimony right now. He claimed he was stumbling around. What does he mean by that? And what's up with this music? I'm gonna set the record straight right now. In no way was I stumbling around anywhere. I'd like to think of it more like staggering with style. A responsible adult would know better than to go stumbling around in the... Oh, I screwed that one up.
A responsible adult would know better than to go stumbling around in the dead of night.
I screwed up the voice. Hey, look, I just don't go stumbling around like some clumsy idiot. I got more sense than that. But anyway, I kind of tripped over a large stone. I mean, you don't exactly see what's on the ground in front of you when you're running at full pelt, right? So, you can say I put my life out there on the line, proving that what you really need to watch where you're going when you run. How courageous of you. Someone give this guy a medal. My lord, this testimony is a meaningless waste of everyone's time. Well, defender, is there a point to this particular line of questioning? Is there anything worth pursuing here? What should I do? Yes. The witness stated earlier that he tripped over a large stone. Mister, I have one question for you. Why weren't you watching what was in front of you? Well, to be honest with you, I ain't much of a real breezing, but something suddenly caught me attention. Out of nowhere, I sort of heard someone call out my name. You heard your name? Of course, I turned around when I heard it, wouldn't I? Then a woman calls your name, you pay attention, am I right? So, you heard someone call out, hey, you, from behind, you mean? What? I said they called out my name. How many guys do you know called hey, you? My name is Emir. And don't you forget it, Bluey. You hear me? I must say, this gentleman really does not strike me as an Emir. You know, Professor, it's not a very memorable name, huh? That's harsh. Honorable witness, is there anyone among you who is aware of this man's name prior to now? Not at all. He's always just been Mister to me. A knight's name is only as good as the name of the sword he carries. Duh!
This is the first I have heard of this. I dare say I did not expect his name to be one such as Emir. I'm sorry, but I didn't know his name. I didn't know his name either. I only remember the names of my most loyal customers. Okay, it looks like absolutely no one knew his witness's name.
You know, it ain't really much of a surprise to me either. But seriously, I definitely heard someone call me name. When you get to be me age, you really start to wonder when you'll find a true love, you know? I thought that pretty voice tonight might have been Miss Sweetie. Oh boy. Damn. Your Honor? I don't believe we should be so quick to label Mr. Emiya's testimony meaningless, would you not agree? I request that the witness add this amusing anecdote to his testimony. Understood. Witness, amend your testimony, but please reflect only the important parts of your story.
I'm telling you, I heard someone call me name and I was looking around trying to find him.
Oh, alright, he's gonna change his whole story. Okay.